What it is, y'all. We are back with our fire interview. Let's see. We are back with another fire interview, and this time we have Hazzy. While we wait on our guest, we waiting on our guest, Hazzy. All right, 1 second, y'all. Let me get our guest up in here. One second, y'all. Gotta get Hazzy up in here. I'll send you the link again. Mm-hmm. All right, 1 second for y'all. I'm trying to get Hazy up in here, y'all. How's everybody going? All right, so we waiting on our guests to come in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Ira? All right, we still waiting on, I guess, Hazzy. Hazzy, if you see me, I sent you the link. Check your Twitter. I don't see no guests. I don't see no guests pop up. I'll wait for you. Hazzy, where you at, girl? We still waiting on the guest, y'all. Oh shoot, where are they?
Can hear. Can you
Can
hear
you hear
me?
me, girl?
I can hear you. Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was trying to put you in my headphones. Hold up.
Okay, okay.
I
Did
swear
you?
I'm so like illiterate when it comes to shit like this.
Right, girl. Look, did you have a hard time getting in this?
No, so what happened was, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
Why the fuck is it still not in my headphones? I can hear you through my phone, but
but you
not
can't hear
in
me
my
through your
headphones.
headphones. Girl, this
Yeah, hold on, because I
technology
had to
is
do this
crazy,
before
girl.
and I can't remember how I did it, but I had fixed it before. Um, I can't remember. I think I had to go in my settings somewhere and
Mm. Yeah, that's how it would be though, cause like it's be crazy. Cause sometimes when I be in the space, it's like it don't be in my earphones. It be on the phone, like a phone call. It'd be just crazy.
it's weird because when I just canceled out the echo cancellation, I could hear you breathe in my headphones.
Oh, oh.
So now I can't. it be for like a quick second. But I know it's a way to do it. But it's
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm not gonna hold up. I'm just gonna put it on speaker. It's me.
Okay, okay.
My daughter gone. She
All right. You said your daughter what?
she gone anyway. She just went with her father. Yeah. So what happened was earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I've been moving all day.
Mm-hmm.
I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning, and then I had to move, and that's why I got the scarf on my head, right? So I ain't
Right,
get to
right,
do nothing. And
right.
then when I remember what time, it was like 7:45. So I said, okay, I'll just wrap my hair up. That's cool. And then
Mm-hmm.
I had on this shirt that I was moving in. So at the
Right.
last second, literally at the last second, I said, no, I gotta find a shirt. I gotta find a shirt. So
I feel you,
this is the
girl.
only shirt I could find that was fast. Unless y'all would have been waiting longer, but I'm glad it's not a full body interview because, child, I don't know
Well,
what would have happened.
right. So we are so
Hey,
happy,
Alexa,
Just a moment while this device
girl.
reconnects.
girl,
Girl, Alexa be doing her own thing. I can't stand her. We get into a beef every single day, girl.
I literally, oh, I can see comments right here. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody.
Hmm.
So I literally, if I exit out of here to promote this, it's gonna cut me off in here.
I think so.
Oh,
I think
I ain't
so.
gonna do it. Now. I ain't gonna do it.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
Alexa, I was just setting her up. No, Alexa, stop. Like,
Chill.
I'm about to unplug her. She was taking too long to set up, like to connect to the internet because, like I said, I just
Girl.
moved, so it was taking
Mm.
forever.
Sorry, I didn't
Uh,
expect the internet.
Girl, you probably gonna have to unplug her, girl, because I
Yeah,
she is a
she unplugged. She unplugged because I can't. When I wanted her to do stuff, she wasn't doing nothing. Now she
that's
want
what
to
I'm
talk.
saying. She never do what I asked her to. I'll be like, what is she good for? She's just a speaker for at this point.
Nah, in my old spot because she was already connected. She would be good,
Mm.
but she will also respond to like commercials and stuff. So, or
Oh
if I was
yeah.
watching a movie and they had one and they said her name, she would be like, "Did you?" And I'm like, nobody's talking to you. Like that don't even sound like me right now. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
She was talking.
All
Shut up.
right. So
Hey,
let's get
everybody
it.
in the chat. I'm
Yeah.
about to cut the comments off though, cause I can't see myself and I can't see F dot with the chat with the comments up.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, I can't see both. I thought
All
I
right.
could, but
So
I
I'm
can't.
a I'm gonna click it so that you can see them on the screen. Can you see that on the screen?
I see something say you're in the show. That's all I see.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Child, I don't know. You know,
All
I
right.
don't know this stuff.
All right. So let's get into it. We
Hey, y'all.
have Hazzy in the building, y'all.
It's Hazzy, baby. It's Hazzy. I'm here.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a chance to introduce yourself.
Um, if y'all don't know me, I'm Hazzy. I am. I'm sorry, y'all. If I seem tired, I am. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. I'm tired. But if you don't know me, my name is Hazzy. I am a female battle rapper. I'm a rapper, period, because I can kill you on a song as well. So I'm a rapper, but right now this is like a more battle rap. So I am a female battle rapper from Baltimore, Maryland. You can check me out on YouTube at Pit Fights. You know, you could put Hadzi verses and all my battles will come up. You can check me out on OSBL. I have a battle versus First Lady Flames. You can check me out on YouTube, everyone on YouTube. Just put Hadzi versus all my battles from every league will pop up. And I do have one at battle that would be with First Lady Flames. I have a couple Queen of the Ring battles. I've been doing this for like 10, 11 years now. So yeah, I shouldn't be that hard to find. If you don't know me, I would say get to know me, but I don't want to sound like
Get
anybody else.
familiar. Get
So
familiar, okay?
get
I'll say it.
familiar.
Get familiar,
Get
okay?
familiar. Yeah.
And you know the city is citying right now with the dirt bikes in the background, so don't mind that.
It's one nice day and all the bikes come out.
Girl, right. So you already touched on how long you have been battling. You said like 11 and 12 years,
Like 10, 11 years.
10, 11
More so.
years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So what was your first battle?
My Me versus that girl Keish. That was my first ever
Oh,
battle.
okay. Okay, okay.
Um, I was talked into doing it. She was talked into doing it. It
Mm,
happened. That is on YouTube. If you want to go check it out.
okay.
Uh, Yeah.
All right. So how did you get into battle rap?
All right. So I was a rapper, right? Rapping.
Mm-hmm.
I made music and stuff. And I was dating this guy. I'm not gonna say his name or nothing, but I was dating this guy and he battle rapped.
Mm-hmm.
So one day he had a battle or somebody else's battle. I don't know. Somebody was battling. He was going, and we ended up going as like I guess like it was a date or whatever. It was an outing, whatever we went on, and I started going more frequently to pit fights. That's how I
Mm-hmm.
found out about battle rap. I never knew Baltimore had a battle rap um, scene at all. All I
Mm-hmm.
knew about battle rap at that time was literally like 8 Mile. I had no idea this was like a thing until he
That's fine.
started. So then I would go support him and blah blah blah. And then the pit didn't really have any women in it. And
Mm-hmm.
because he knew I could battle and Murda knew I could battle and he was also battling in the pit. And
Mm-hmm.
that was my nigga since like high school, right? We was in the same
Mm-hmm.
rap club together.
Okay.
So um all three of us would go to these events to support. And then one day, me and him was talking, and he was like, "You should battle." And I was like, I don't know if I could do that."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kelly, I could see your comment. Hey, boo.
Yeah, I was about to type and say yes. We can say it
That was
about
mad
Kelly.
small. I got to get like that close. Um, but
All
yeah,
right.
so he basically ended up talking me into it, and that's how DDK came about because I think Shaka ended up talking her into it. And then we had the battle. I got some good feedback. I got some negative feedback too, but
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't really negative. It was just criticism on how to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And then people was just like, yo, you're really nice. Like you can really do this if you try. You just have to change this about it and that. And the more positive feedback I got, the more I fell in love with it. But at first I didn't think I could do it because like I told him the first time he said it, I said, no, somebody talk about my mother or yell in my face, I'm ready to fight. Like I don't
Okay, I
do
feel
that.
you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and back then I definitely didn't know. Like I didn't have no I wasn't mature enough back then, right? And I would
Mm-hmm.
want to fight over everything. So but we
Mm-hmm.
didn't fight. We had a battle. I
Mm-hmm.
must say for that time period it was a good battle. If you
Okay,
go back and
okay.
watch it now, you might feel a little different, but back then in 2011, whenever it was, 2011 or 12, it was a good battle.
Okay, okay. That's what's up. Somebody in the comments asked, is Pitt your home league? I just wanted to ask I
Damn,
wanted
we
to ask
gonna
you
get
that.
into it already?
Look, I did not have that question down. So
I
I want
thought
to
that
say
was a
that.
question for later on. So we might as well talk about it. All right.
Okay.
To be as politically correct as I can be, right? The pit was my home league. Um, I rep the pit forever. Well, I was repping the pit forever. I was always, I was the supportive as, oh, y'all got a battle here, I'm coming out. Y'all got
Mm-hmm.
a battle there, I'm coming. Oh, you want to go, but you can't afford to go? I got you. Like, that was
Mm-hmm.
me. And I'm gonna tell y'all something first of all.
Talk about it.
I don't be
Mm-hmm.
doing a lot of that in my personal life, right? Like with men. If I don't
Mm-hmm.
know you personally, like we gotta be like that for me to
Mm-hmm.
be spending my money on you. Cause usually niggas spend money on me, right? So I was doing all that type of shit for the pit, right? Um and I appreciate every opportunity, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
that I got to battle there.
Mm-hmm.
The answer now is no. Pit Fights is no longer my home league. I am now home to Gates of the Garden.
Shout out the gate to the
Um,
garden.
Shout out to the Gates, gatekeeper shit. Um, you could go check out my charisma battle that's on Gates, by the way.
Fire.
But
Fire.
yeah, it just sometimes you outgrow people and you outgrow things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, and people was telling me this before, but I was so loyal. I was like, nah, it's gonna get fixed. They're gonna support. But my biggest thing was I didn't feel like I was getting the same support as the men.
Mm-hmm.
Period. I wasn't getting the same support as the men. It was times I went to New York dolo by myself, battling by myself, out of
Mm-hmm.
4 hours away. Um, you could see it, like you could see it. So I definitely expressed it over and over again. Things didn't change.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not bad mouthing them or anything. I still go support when I feel like it. My niggas, like my niggas still battle there. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm a ride for them regardless. Outside of pit, I don't care who their home league is. I'm gonna go ride out for my niggas, certain niggas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have no animosity. I'll go. I'll chop it up at the events. But as far as like saying Hazzy's pit or screaming pit fights or anything like that, yeah, nah, it's
Okay, I feel
not
you.
the
I feel
same.
you on that. So we glad you talked about it. That's good. That's good. That's what's up. But I
Yeah,
understand
I'm
that.
trying to like I don't want anybody to feel some type because certain people when they see that or they hear this will feel away. But one thing that people can say is or can't say is that I didn't try. And I did try to mend the relationship before I made that final decision. I tried on 2 occasions. And one of them, I told myself, if nobody outside of my niggas make it to this particular battle,
Mm-hmm.
which wasn't even far,
Mm-hmm.
or the people in charge of the league didn't make it to this particular battle, that was it for me. And that battle came and they did not show up. My niggas showed
Mm-hmm.
up, but they did not show up. And that's where I drew the line.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I understand that.
I
Real
still
shit.
love, I still love people in there. And I still even the people who didn't always show up for me, like because I've been battling there for so long, it hurt like shit. I can't sit up here and say it didn't hurt to
Mm-hmm.
for me to, stop flying the flag or whatever. Cause I really care about and I say care present tense, care
Mm-hmm.
about certain people at the pit. Like
Mm-hmm.
they call my phone, they need something, they got it. Like I really,
Checking you.
but I had to be selfish. I have to do what's best for me, and I
It's,
think that I made the
mhm.
right decision.
And sometimes that's what you got to do. And it's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay.
yeah.
All right. So, what are your influences? Or who are your influences? I'm sorry.
And better at
Yeah.
nobody.
Nobody.
Nah, I'm being so serious. Like for
Mm-hmm.
me to think about who influence, I don't have an influence in battle rap per se. I have people I like, but that's a
Okay.
whole. that's a different, like, to say that somebody influenced you, that mean like they
That it
really
was a big.
motivate you to be that person.
Okay.
And nah. But
All right.
I
So,
like a couple people. Like, I do like people, and when it's time for me to battle, I will click on their battle so I could get ready. I will do that. But nah, nobody really, like, I don't really have a big influence. Yeah.
all right. So, what about outside of battle rap?
Um, like, who I look up to, basically.
Yeah.
Um, so who
Like,
keeps me rapping?
yeah, like
I
Lauren
am
or like
I am. I mean, Remy, of course, right? I've
girl.
always
Yes.
loved Remy. She
Mhm.
was always so humble, and I had met Remy way before Chrome 23 and all that. We had met at a Queen of Ring event, and she was so
Mhm.
sweet, right?
Mhm.
But I always felt like she could rap. And originally, I'm from New York, so between her and Foxy, they was my favorites, right?
Mhm.
Growing up. But on the male side, Joe Budden, everybody know.
Girl, that's
Everybody
right.
know. You can't say nothing bad about Joe Budden to me
I didn't
because
expect that. I did not
I,
expect that.
most people don't. Most people don't. That, like, he got me through some tough times. He he motivates me to write. If I like uh right now, I'm trying to write for finish writing for two battles. I put on Joe Budden and like
Mhm.
some random shit and just let it play. Like, he can rap. And he
Mhm.
raps very well, and I'm a rapper. I like rappers who can rap. Joyner
Mhm.
Lucas, though, is coming up to be him too, because I've been listening to him all week,
Mhm.
and that man is fire. Like,
Okay.
yeah. So I will say, as far as the men's side, them two. When it
Mhm.
comes to like mogul mentality, Jay-Z.
Girl, yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's why my name is called F Dot Girl, cause I'm
So
telling
Jay,
you, I love Jay Z. Cause
nah,
back in
Jay is the GOAT. Jay is
girl,
the GOAT. Like,
yeah.
so I like those three men, and it's so weird because they are so random. Like, the men, especially when I say Joe Budden, people be like, "What?" And I be like, "Yo,
Mhm.
cause don't talk to me if you only heard Pump It Up. If that's all you gotta say is
Right.
Pump It Up, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about
Mhm.
Joe Budden. Like, you
But you're
can't.
not right. You can't be a fan if you don't
If
know
you,
other
yeah,
songs.
like." But they don't even be fans. They be like trying to tell me that I'm crazy for liking him. And I'm like, if that's all you heard, I could understand that. But nah, he has fire. Like,
Right.
he really raps. Like,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Somebody said I absolutely love that Joe answer though. That's fire.
I'm trying to tell you, man. The people sleep on Joe because
Mhm.
he didn't want to turn commercial. And I
Mhm.
love him for that, because had
Right.
he turned commercial, we would have got more songs like Pump It Up. And it's like,
Right.
I don't want I mean, first of all, if you listen to Pump It Up, he does still rap in that song. Like, he's still
Mhm.
saying shit. But outside of that, he has so much talent and great work outside of that. Wale is another one, though. I love him too.
Yes.
And I get a
Yes.
lot of slack for him. Between
Yeah.
him and, when I say Wale and Joe Budden, I get all the slack. But I say everybody else, everybody cool with it.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
yeah,
Wale can rap though. People need to tune in because Wale can motherfucking rap. Don't sleep on him, y'all.
niggas be mad because they say he like, just like the same reason they don't like Drake. But
Yeah.
Drake is on a major scale. They just say Wale too poetic, and they consider him soft or whatever. But
Right. Right. So, Kelly, she asked the question. I also got this question on my list.
mhm.
Who's your dream battle or the person you feel like you have to battle before ever leaving battle rap?
Like,
So
my
your
end
end game,
game,
yeah, that's what I put. Your end game battle.
Jazz the Rapper.
Yes.
She's always been my end game from the first time I ever realized that it's a female battle rap circuit.
Hmm.
Um, and it's never changed. She is my
Mm-hmm.
favorite. She is my favorite female battle rapper too. Um,
Right.
had I not like, so I was supposed to battle 40 bars. People don't know this, like years ago, right? It never happened.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It
Okay.
never
Okay.
happened. But had had our battle not been set up before, and I know what's supposed to happen, she would probably be another end game. But right now, if somebody was to throw 40 in front of me, hint hint, in this tournament, right?
Okay.
Um, um, I would take it now. Jazz, if they was to say jazz, I would take it later. I wouldn't take it right
Oh,
now.
I
Yeah.
feel you. I
I
feel
still
you.
got
Look.
shit to do right now.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That makes sense. All
Yeah.
right. So, what are some of the leagues you battled on?
Pit fights, of course.
Mm-hmm.
OSBL, BYB, Queen of the Ring, Chrome 23. Um, what was the Philly League name? And I battled in Virginia. I can't think of the other two.
Mm. Okay.
Damn, I hope they ain't mad at me. What the hell was the Philly?
Look, blame it on your mind, not your heart. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Charge it to my mind, not my heart, y'all.
Yeah.
I was supposed to also have a battle on. I was supposed to have a URL battle. Um, it could still possibly happen. The car got pushed.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have indefinitely. We don't have a date right now.
Okay.
Um, I was supposed to have a verbal war zone, and I was supposed to have an
Mm.
RBE battle. Those battles didn't happen.
Mm.
But
Okay.
had every battle I've ever been booked on happened, I would have been on every major platform except for King of the Rap.
Damn.
Yeah.
Salute to that. Salute to that. And Kelly also said you hosted for her in the clutch. She
Oh
forever
yeah, I
grateful.
did. I definitely did. I definitely did. Dan Kelly, they had a Bricks invasion in Charlotte, and
Mm-hmm.
the what URL event was that in Charlotte?
Mm-hmm.
Was that King? That wasn't King versus Queen. I don't remember, but
Mm-hmm.
the URL because I don't be remembering the names of the cards. But and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't go to the event. I went to
Mm-hmm.
Kelly's event instead, and she was like, "I need a host. Can you host for me?" So
Yeah. Kelly
yeah,
Kelly
shout
said
out to
it was
Bars Over
Kings.
Bricks, man.
She said it was Kings
Oh,
versus
was Kings
Queens.
versus Queens? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Awesome names. Okay, Queen 23. Okay, come through. Pit fights. OSBL, like come
I
through.
guess you could call Chrome 23 my home league too.
Yeah, you definitely could.
I
Okay,
guess you
you
can
want a
do that
tournament?
too. You could probably do that too.
Yeah,
So I
you in a
guess I got two
tournament right
homes.
now, so you can call it your home league.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Okay, okay, you earned it. Okay, so can you speak on some of the roadblocks that you hit on your journey? I know that you said that battles that wasn't booked. Can you talk about that, like no shows, life, stuff like that?
Um, so I had went through a hard period at one time, right? I was losing people left and right. So people
Mm-hmm.
don't know, right? I was booked to go to Milwaukee to battle Vixen the Assassin
Hmm.
in
Okay.
2014 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't happen because I had lost. Not only did I lose my nephew, but my
Mm.
best friend had lost his mom in like a 3 day span.
Oh my
And the
God.
day I was supposed to get on the flight, Miz had sent me. I don't know if y'all know Miz. Miz was Vixen's like first manager or something. I don't know if it was the actual manager, but she was doing all Vixen's bookings at the time. And I had to literally tell her like hours, I think it was hours before that I couldn't make it
Oh
because
my gosh.
I couldn't get on the plane knowing my sister just lost her son. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Absolutely
And
right.
yeah, so And I had caught some slack because two people hit me in my DM was like, yo, because technically my sister that it happened to, she's not my blood sister, right? But
Mhm.
I've known her. I take friendships and family. If I call you family, you family. I don't care. I knew her since I moved to Baltimore. I think I knew her since like sixth grade or seventh grade or something like that.
Mhm.
And to the point where she would call my dad, and he would respond. My dad
Mhm.
called her his daughter because she didn't really have a father figure at the time. So
Mhm.
that's how it was. And her older sister lost her son, our nephew
Mhm.
or whatever. So I couldn't make that battle, which would have been a great look, right?
Mhm.
At that time, it wasn't Vixen like big Vixen is assassin. She
Right.
was gonna come up though,
Right.
and I had some roadblocks on another league. I won't say the league. Politics, a lot of politics. Um, a lot of politics, which is why I had stopped battle rapping at a certain point. One, I felt like I wasn't getting the love from my league, and then this other league was trying to play politic game with me, and I ain't no hoe, and you can't pimp me. So, and that's what it ended up being. So, I took a little break. Um, so now I'm
Mhm.
back. Yeah, now I'm
Okay.
back.
Okay. All right. All right. So condolences to to the ones who lost their life. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean it's cool.
Yeah.
We all have to pass one day. That's how I try to
Yes.
think of it. Because I've had deaths recently, and you got to push through. As a people, it's sad, and I appreciate the condolences and everything. But as a people, somehow we got to try to keep going, right? That's what they tell us
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
So
That's facts. That is facts. All right. So what's the difference? What's the biggest difference between prepping for men versus women? And do you think it's a difference?
it is a difference. And you know what's
Okay.
crazy? It's easier for me to prep for a man
Okay.
because when it come to men, I just write like I would normally write, right? Um, but when it comes to the women, I try to be a little more strategic. Most of the time, the men are going to come at me the same way every time, which is why most of them lose and they don't understand it. You cannot come at me the same. You better rap to me like I'm a nigga. Or
Uh-huh.
else, even if I come cute, I don't care if I'm cute with heels on, weave, lashes, makeup. I don't care how I look. When I start rapping, and
Okay.
then you start rapping some sexist bullshit or some you need to the sexist bullshit is mainly because it's always like you need to be in the kitchen and this type. You can't talk to me like that. Or if you trying to flirt with me, I'm not playing with you. I'm trying to take your head off. So for the men, for real, I just write. For the women, you never know what a woman is gonna say to you.
Okay.
Unless she's online trolling you about a certain situation, you never know how she's gonna come at you.
Right.
So it's a little harder. You gotta be strategic. You gotta try to like counteract whatever she's gonna say. Then you gotta do more research on the women because like it's a lot when it comes to women. I can't say
Mhm.
everything because I don't want to show my
I
whole hand.
understand. Right,
But
right, right.
yeah, it's definitely a difference.
A difference. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
All right. So how have you managed to stay active in battle rap for so long? Cause that's a long time to be active.
Battle rap is a stress reliever.
Okay.
So as long as I have the time to prepare, even if I'm going through stuff, if I got the time to, it's somewhere to put my energy. I need
Okay.
somewhere to channel that energy. Besides the gun range, like if I didn't have the gun range and battle rap and some of this shit was happening to me, I would probably go do some stuff that I shouldn't be doing. And I
Mhm.
probably would be talking to you behind somebody's jail cell, and I don't
Right,
want to go to jail ever, right?
right, right. I feel you on
So
that.
it is a great way to release whatever I might be feeling at the time. Um, hey Day, I'm sorry. I try to look at your comments as they come up in this little bubble, right? Uh, but yeah, and it's fun. Battle rap is
Mhm,
fun when you cut off the politics.
mhm,
And it's not a
mhm.
bunch of fucking. Let me cut my damn notification off now. I can already see. When it's not a bunch of bull,
Mhm.
right? When you could just write, get on stage, perform, people coming up to you after you. Oh my god, that was so fire. You was. I love hearing I'm fire, y'all.
Mhm.
So if y'all see
Mhm.
me in public and you want to make me smile, tell me I'm fire. Tell me I'm
Okay.
fire.
Mhm.
But shit, I don't care. Remy told me I'm fire, so I don't care what nobody said.
Right, right. And when Remy said it don't even matter who else
It
said,
don't even
okay?
matter who else, right?
Right. It don't matter.
Nah, but for real,
Mhm.
it's fun. It's something to do. Sometimes I do want to quit and give up. Well, this was before this year, let me tell you, because
Right.
I told people at the beginning of this year,
I remember
I
that
set
too.
goals. I set
Mhm.
goals. I set
Mhm.
5 goals, and I'm only missing one.
Mhm.
I'm only missing one.
Okay, you on the road. That's
Actually,
what's up.
actually, two. Technically, if you want, because one of them, the year's not over yet, so the Wody list, I
Mhm.
can't talk. I can't,
Mhm.
But after the tournament, I'm gonna be in the talk again. They was
Okay.
talking about it, and I only had 2 1 round battles for the year in the
Okay.
beginning of
Okay.
the year, and they was
Okay.
like, "Yeah, y'all gonna at least have to mention her."
Right.
And then
At
I
least.
haven't battled ever since, but now I'm
Mhm.
coming back. I got 2 battles, 2 days apart. Um, so yeah, I set them goals,
Mhm.
and they hitting.
They are, because like I said, I remember you said that in the top of the year, girl, and everything has been happening, girl.
See how I manifested that shit?
Yes, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what we gotta do. Manifestation is
Yep,
real, y'all.
yep.
Okay.
My five, and I've accomplished 3, and I
Mhm.
accomplished 3 by the summer. Like, I mean, 2 of them by
Mhm.
the summer. Like, yeah, like
Lit. Lit.
yeah.
Okay.
So I was thinking about quitting because I said if this year didn't at least go if it didn't pick up, if nobody was checking for me, if I couldn't get to where I needed to be, or I felt like I should. Because honestly, if we want to be completely honest, I should be mentioned with the 40s. I should be mentioned with the Bonnies and the E Hearts and like that class of women. I should be mentioned with them, but I'm not
Mhm.
because one, the politics, two, that little gap I took, and when I was still battling, I was on pit fights. I wasn't
Mhm.
out there back on Queen of the Ring because shit was going on. So I wasn't on the major leagues. So people was like, damn, well, what happened to her? The whole
Right.
time I was still battling, I was just on a smaller platform.
Right.
So had I kept doing Queen of the Ring or whatever, I would have been up there. So this year I
Yeah.
said, man, I'm not about to start over. I'm about to start over feel like a new girl. Like, nah,
Mhm.
that's not what I want to do. So if I can't get this momentum up around my name, I'm gonna quit battle rap by 2023. And it don't look like I'm quitting, y'all.
Right, right. You good. You good. Ezzy ain't going nowhere, baby. And the 25 is coming home. Okay.
The
Now,
25K. Y'all gonna have to call me 25K Hazzy. I'm trying to tell
okay.
y'all.
Let's
I'm
go.
trying
Let's
to tell
go.
y'all.
So I also have this on my list, but I'm gonna ask it as the fan. Queen Mo Fire. She asks, What do you feel is your best battle so far?"
All right. So when I answer this question, right, is it's between my last 2 battles. between my prep battle and my charisma battle. Now,
Okay.
I must say my charisma battle, right? That's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite battle for one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I must say the charisma battle because I was flawless in delivery, right? I didn't stumble, choke up, nothing. Material was fire. If you go watch that, if you haven't, and you will see like they was reacting every two bar, like it was crazy. My round I wrote was like 6 minutes and change. It ended up being like 10 minutes, 11 minutes
Okay.
on camera because the reaction was there. Like it was flowing. I looked
Mm-hmm.
good. I was rapping good. All of that, right? I was
Mm-hmm.
performing a little bit. Like I stepped outside of myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But um the prep battle had some of my favorite material.
Mm, okay.
But I
Yeah.
did have a stumble in there.
Okay.
So and then me and prep, I ended up like uh in, interrupting his round, saying some shit I shouldn't have been saying or whatever while he was rapping. So
Mm,
it looked like a poor sport, and it might have been a little vet move. It might have been on purpose.
mm. Might
Might
have been a little
have been on
tad.
purpose, but that be happening. But yeah, those are my two best battles to date. One, they more recent. The rest of the other battles, if I have to pick an older battle, if we're asking for like older battles before this
Mm,
year and before the First Lady Flames, um, I'm gonna say Classy, Hazzy versus Classy on Queen of the Ring. It was in a closed room. I'm gonna
okay.
say that one. Hazzy versus Doug
Dope.
was good too, but I did
Dope.
stumble a little bit. So I was trying to say battles that I was kind of cleaning.
Mm.
Um, but yeah,
Okay.
those. If you want to look at some older battles, I would recommend those two.
All right. That's dope. That's dope. All right. Another fan asks, what would the Hazzy in 2022 say to the Hazzy that just started in pit fights? That's a good question, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's a great question.
Be more confident and be selfish.
Mm.
Um, that would I held I noticed my loyalty held me back from being where I could be right now to this day. I wasted a lot
Mm-hmm.
of time somewhere where I didn't feel appreciated, where I could have been somewhere else,
Right.
feeling appreciated. And not only that, getting better battles that I deserved if
Mm-hmm.
we really want to talk.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it,
But
okay?
yeah, that's what it was.
Okay. All right. So, how important is your image as a battle rapper? You know,
Oh,
some people are not known for being thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. How important is your image?
well, when we talking about the thoughts and all that, and fucking, they tried that with me too. They tried that locally though, so it really don't matter on my major scale because
Mm,
in the bigger scale of things, nobody cared if I messed with somebody in a smaller league. They don't even know them, so
right.
it
Right.
only mattered there, right? Um, but I always tell people this. My father told me this when he was living. Rest his
Mm,
soul, right? He
mm,
always told me, be the best at whatever it is you want to do. And if you're gonna feel any guilt or regret, don't do it. There's
mm-hmm,
never any secrets. But if you could live with yourself after you do it, be happy. And he
mm-hmm.
used to say, if you're gonna be if you're gonna shovel shit at a zoo, be the best shit shoveler you could be.
That's
If
true.
you gonna be a hoe up in them streets, go ahead and be a hoe up in them streets, but you better be the best hoe and you better hold your head up high
Mm,
and don't regret that shit.
mm.
So yes, image is important when it comes to the females because you know the guys like to say that this, that, whatever. But I be telling people I'm a grown ass woman. I'm gonna do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Okay.
Can't nobody
Mhm.
tell me nothing. And if somebody want to know did I do it, come ask me. Don't ask nobody else. Don't ask.
Mhm.
Come ask me. I'm gonna either say mind your business or I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the only
Mhm.
two things I'm gonna say. It don't got nothing to do with you, or I'm gonna tell you.
Mhm.
So
Right.
I live by that in my personal life and my battle rap life. As far as image, like how I look,
Mhm.
definitely if I'm gonna be on camera, I have to look up to par. And I look
Mhm.
back at some of my old battles and I be cringing a little bit. Like them
Mhm.
first couple battles, because I ain't had no money. I was fresh out of high school and all of that. I ain't
Mhm.
had no real money. And I
Mhm.
didn't realize how big battle rap was at the time. So I just like, oh,
Right.
they recording it? Oh, okay, whatever. I would never get caught dead like that on the camera.
Right. Right.
This
Right.
the
Right.
most ugly y'all gonna see me. Y'all see this with my head wrapped up, and I
Girl, you
still
not
got
even ugly,
earrings
girl.
on. Cause this the
Uh-huh.
most this is the most you gonna see if I'm out there. Like
Right. Right.
especially
You
being
not.
a woman in the
Mhm.
culture, it's the difference.
Right. I feel you on that because we are the men or society period, not even the men, society, like they like look at us like we have to be perfect and all of that other stuff, and it's like nah, it's not. That's not real life. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's not real life. Sometimes we need a
You know,
break.
I be telling people all the time. You should have told me out today. My mother was like, "You outside with your head wrapped up, looking like Aunt your mom." I said, "I'm moving." That's all I
Right.
can say. I'm moving. Like on
Right.
an average day, the Hazzy they see on camera is not me. Okay,
Right.
I'm definitely Heather. 95% of the time, I'm Heather.
Right.
And Heather likes Jordans and tight jeans and cute shirts, t-shirts most of the
Mhm.
time. Heather dresses like a 12-year-old, okay? With I will rock a ponytail, my natural ponytail, put some hoop earrings on, won't even put no lip gloss. I will put my Carmex on my lips, and that's how I be 95% of the time.
Right. I feel you.
I'm not even lying. That is
Right. Right. I feel you on
fuck
that.
society. Fuck what they think.
Right. Fuck what they say,
I
cause
don't got
I
no
don't
makeup
care.
artist in my goddamn room beating my face every day. Who doing that every day?
Right. Who doing that? No. No,
No.
thank you.
But when I show up
Right.
on camera though, it's gonna look
Beat
good.
to the gods. Beat to the gods. All right. So somebody in the comments asked, what was the biggest obstacle that you overcame?
Like in battle rap or in life? In battle rap?
Um,
I'ma
I'm
just
not
guess it's
sure
in
what they
battle rap.
mean. Yeah, I'm gonna say better rap.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Um my biggest obstacle? I don't know. I don't know if I have one yet in battle rap. Cause even the times where I couldn't make it or I was sick or something happened and I couldn't do the battle or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
um, I just that ain't really no obstacle to me. That's a shit happens because life happens, right?
Right.
Um, I guess the biggest obstacle we could just, if I had to pick one, it would
Mm-hmm.
be performing at that last Chrome 23 event with
Oh,
the mic
okay.
situation and stuff. But you
Mm-hmm.
know what? I'm gonna pick that because it wasn't just that.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mm-hmm.
behind the scenes stuff that was going on that we can't speak on, won't speak on. Um, and I'm not even talking about on Chrome 23 side. On my side, let me just say the day of the battle or the night before, my ride told me that they couldn't make it. So the day
Mm.
of the battle, I'm
Mm.
scrambling trying to figure out how I'm gonna get to New York for this Chrome, but I wasn't not gonna go. The buses
Mm-hmm.
was full. It was no
Mm-hmm.
bus tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Cakes had to get there. It was messed, like it was a lot going on. And
Yeah.
then we get to the venue to perform, and then the venue was wild. We
Yeah.
we didn't really have the best audio and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I did work through it.
You
And
did.
actually, when I got off the stage, I didn't spit my whole round on the stage. But when
Mm-hmm.
I had got off the stage, it was people coming up to me like, even Remy. Is the reason I stopped. I don't know if people was on the stream, but I
Mm-hmm.
stopped abruptly and people thought I was done, but I wasn't. Remy actually told me to stop,
Mm-hmm.
wild out the people, the audio people, and then looked at me and said, "You're going to do this again tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
And I love her for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the people was coming up to me like, "Yeah, you handled that very well. You was performing with the mic and everything." Like, I was so surprised, and so it was kind of dope. But then the next day we had to perform on the main card.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an obstacle in itself because one, that's the biggest stage I've ever been on. Two, we wasn't supposed to be on that stage. My outfit was supposed to be the outfit before that I was supposed to battle in. So now I got this little skirt on, trying to
Mm-hmm.
make, like, it was just a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
But we ended up getting over it. And
Mm-hmm.
um and I'm so grateful to Remy for the
Mm-hmm.
way she handled that situation.
Right.
I'll just say that. She handled
Right.
it with grace and style. She let all my people that came to see me the night before in the event free. Um, yeah, it was. She take care. What's up, Kitty? Yeah, shit. What's up? What you want?
What color is your cat?
Come here. Come here. Oh, now you don't want to come? Come here. All right, he want to run away.
Mm,
Come here. Let me pick you up so they can see you. Well, he don't want me to pick him up right now, but he want to be all
okay.
in my face, meowing and shit. He like a goddamn tiger or something. I don't
Oh,
even know
okay.
how to explain his color. Come here. Say
Oh, he's so
hi.
cute. He's so cute. Oh
Say
my
hi.
God. He's
This
so
is Victor,
cute.
y'all. My mother named him Victor because her name is Victoria.
Okay,
So
okay.
she wanted to name him, and then she wanted to name him Victor. Say hi.
Hi, so cute. I got a cat too. I don't know where she at, and I don't know. I know she not. She not gonna let me pick her up
I'm
at
surprised he
all.
did. You see how stubborn he was being.
Right, right. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
said crook here, and he
Hey,
purring
Crook,
me.
what's up?
All right,
Damn,
so
I ain't see Crook in a minute. What is Crook?
Make sure y'all subscribe.
all right, and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all. Joey
Yeah,
Nine
y'all
on
gotta
YouTube.
subscribe so y'all can see more interviews and stuff.
Yes, and we do better rap reviews and stuff. All right, y'all. So I want to ask you, Hazzy,
Hmm.
about the League Wars, Smack versus RBE and Chrome. Has it affected you directly? Like, how do you feel about it?
Not yet, and I hope it never does. I hope, but they
Right,
fix all that by the time I get over there. Cause child,
girl, it's a lot. It's too
I don't
much.
like stuff like that though. I
Yeah.
don't like I'm not real controversial when it comes to like my battle rap career. That's probably why people will be like, they didn't know I battled before this year. Cause I'm not. I don't want to get out there and be arguing and all that shit. I feel like it's enough money to be made
Mm-hmm.
together,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't have to be so
Intentionally.
divided. But anytime it comes, to stuff like this, where there's multiple people involved, it's always
Mhm.
a battle of who's better. So,
Right.
but yeah, I try to stay out of that, girl. I don't even comment on none of it because I don't want one league to see me comment or like something and then maybe like I ain't booking her.
Hmm.
I'm neutral, y'all. I love all of y'all until
I
I have
feel
to
you on
choose a
that.
side, and I hope I don't have to ever choose a side.
So are we. We neutral too.
Hmm. Hmm. All right. So, some of your favorite battle of yours.
Mine.
Yours.
Um,
And let me say this because somebody asked in the questions top 3 battles of all times.
That's how good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you that's gonna be your next question.
No,
So
I think that's a separate
yeah,
thing.
it's a second question. So what's your favorite battle or yours?
one favorite battle. Well, Charisma is my favorite battle of mine ever.
I saw that
If,
battle. That battle was fire, girl.
yeah,
Okay, it was real fire.
if we gonna go like before that, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say Hazzy versus Spence.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all saw that battle.
Mm,
That gets real disrespectful. It was real like, yeah, like we cool now. We was cool after, but we really didn't like each other, and that made it kind of fun.
uh-huh.
But yeah, it was.
Okay.
I did like that battle. I still watch it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I still watch it. I skip past his second round. I think it is though, because it be too
Right.
cringy for me
Make you
Right.
mad all
to
over
listen
again.
to it again.
Do it make you mad all over again?
No, but my daughter saw it.
Oh
And he
wow.
was going crazy about my daughter in the
Right.
battle. And I don't know how she saw it. And that's crazy
Hmm.
because she just brought it up. I was watching somebody the other day and she was like, oh, I was watching my opponent that I'm about to go against on the 28th. And she was like, is that Spencer? And I was like, who is Spencer? And she
Hmm.
was like, the guy who was talking all that stuff about me. I was like, I said, no, his name is Spence, but no, that's not him.
Oh my God.
But
His
I,
she
name Spencer
understands it
now.
now. She understands it now because she's 14, right? So she knows,
okay.
and I show her that I be talking shit to other people too. But at the time she saw it, she was probably like 9, 10. She's 14 now,
Mhm.
but she was like 9 or 10.
Yeah,
So I had to
that's
sit
bad.
her down and have that talk with her. Like, no,
Mhm.
I didn't. She was like, you just let him talk about me like that. I'm like, no, I have to. I told her I won because we had bet money. I won the money or whatever, so I had to do that. But it's still one of my favorite battles.
Right. Well, that was a tough conversation to have with her, but
It was tough because at that point she couldn't really, she still didn't understand, even though I was telling her that. But now
right.
she's like,
She understand.
yeah, she understands now.
Oh, okay. All right. So, all right. All right. So, who runs the battle rap scene for Hazzy in Baltimore?
In Baltimore,
Yeah.
murder. That's not even a question. Like, if we talking about Baltimore battle rap, you can't say Baltimore battle rap without saying murder. Like,
Hmm.
6 feet.
Okay. The tour differ.
you can't.
All right.
No, I respect your perspective, and I wanted to get an answer from you on that, because I know you can give, I know
Okay.
you can give a straight up answer. You feel me? Like, and then you know what the look is from the outside in too. You feel me? You know what the look is from Baltimore's perspective, and because you touch other leagues, you know what their perspective is on shit too. So to hear you say that just solidifies it to me. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Who try to be smart? Y'all lucky I can't see these child.
uh,
These Facebook, the one who's the Facebook users,
Mm,
who is? I'm gonna embarrass you. Girl, I'm about to block them. I don't even know who that is,
that
child.
person on YouTube,
When is the girl on the thumbnail? She right here. She right here. The
right
fuck?
there. Don't play. Okay.
Um,
Okay. So let me see. All right. So I did want to talk. I mean, mention some of your past acts. Prep. Okay. Like you mentioned, First Lady Flames,
yeah.
Lady Caution. Okay.
The Lord have mercy.
Yeah. So
Y'all
those
do
are
not
some
go watch
names.
that battle, y'all. We both was not good.
Mm.
Like We both rap so much. So it's crazy because a couple months ago me and her was talking. Of course, and that's my baby. That's my wife since we battled since before that. So that's how long we've been rocking, right? And
Mm-hmm.
she was like, what do you think about doing a rematch? And I was like, yo, that would be fire because then we could just cancel out that shit we did before because I don't know what the fuck we did.
Right, right,
But
right.
she's
But
so
y'all both,
fire now and I'm fire and
yeah, y'all
we
both grown so much
we
since
get
then,
it. Yeah, we get it
Mm-hmm.
now. We get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love that.
Right, right. And I would love to see it. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see it. All right, so I want to ask you, why aren't the ladies in the regular top five conversations?
Because now that so I feel like we would be or some of us would be if there wasn't a such thing as female battle rap.
facts,
Mm-hmm.
If it
facts.
was
Right.
just battle rap, you would have a choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
Because now you have to include the women. But now
mhm,
when
mhm.
people are asked that question, they separate it. They'll ask you
Right.
like if you tell somebody name their top five battle rappers,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna ask you male or female. They're gonna
Mm-hmm.
ask that question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because we have separate leagues or whatever, separate sides, male side, female side, I don't think they be thinking about putting us in there. And then I learned that a lot of people who claim to be battle rap fans are only male battle rap fans.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Some
Right.
of them don't even know that female battle rap exists still in 2022.
That's true. Now, let me tell you this because I did know that men existed, but I also watched female battle rap for 10 years. I didn't watch the men. I didn't feel the need to. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not that I didn't know, but it was like I suggested, I wanted to watch the females. You feel what I'm saying? I watched it for 10 years. Female, strictly female battle rap. And I just started watching it when I got it with Joey. So
And the fact that
What
you
the
know that,
men,
yeah, the
the
males.
men
That's what
side?
I just yeah.
and the fact that y'all
See,
like
in it
battling the men so much, like at some point, that line is going to get erased. You know what I mean? Like at some
now it
point, it's going
is,
to become one
but
right.
before they wasn't putting no men and women together.
Right, right.
Right. You right.
Oh, what? They be like, wow, she can go battle Stephanie up the street. Like that's how they were treated.
Right.
And
Right.
so I'm glad that that gap is closing. And as you can
Mm-hmm.
see, some of these niggas is losing to the
Girl,
females,
facts.
Facts,
losing.
facts.
Um,
Getting packed up. Okay.
I never understood that. I never understood why men thought that women couldn't rap like them or better than them or as good
Mm-hmm.
as them because I can understand like if you be like, oh, she can't bench press as much as me because duh, like we're built different,
Right.
right? Our bodies
Right.
are different. You're supposed to be stronger, right?
Right.
But our minds are the same.
Mm-hmm.
We all have a brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people can write. So once you get
Mm-hmm.
you have a brain and you are a writer, you're trying to tell me that because I have a vagina, my brain, my writing side of my brain is not as good as yours. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's foolish. It's
Mm-hmm.
no physical
Facts.
attribute to writing. Like
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to do anything but use your brain, come up with some shit, write it down. Like literally. Why do you think
That's
that we
it.
can't do that?
Right.
That's why I hate when they start talking about if a female is fired, the first thing they say is ghostwriter,
Mm-hmm.
especially if she's with a crew.
Right.
If she got a crew with her, or she come out and or if somebody's co-signing her, like Surf co-signing her or Rock co-signing her, that's the first thing they say. Oh, he
Mm-hmm.
ghostwriting. Why? Why do it
Right.
gotta be like that? Why
Right.
she can't just be fire? And they
Right.
saw she was fire, so they put her on the squad.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
never understood
Facts.
that. People get on my
Mm-hmm.
nerves when they do that shit.
The only reason I kind of get it is because of the few females that were super fire that people fuck with, I'm not gonna name no names, but a couple of females got exposed for having ghostwriters. You feel me? And
But
it's like
guess what? The crazy thing about that, them same men have ghostwriters.
facts,
Like
facts.
people be literally, it's very rare that you see a man getting exposed for having a ghostwriter. But a lot of them have ghostwriters.
Yeah,
Or
Right.
they're on a team
on a
and the
team, right,
team is writing with them.
right.
Like,
Right.
so my thing is, it be the ones that trip me out is they know they got ghostwriters, but they
Double
talking about
standards.
somebody else have
And that's
ghostwriters.
generally how I go down. Like, you know, the person who pointing the finger at somebody, they trying to take the attention off themselves a lot of the times in any type of
That's a
scenario.
fact. If
Yeah,
you gonna have a ghostwriter and mind your business.
Right.
But
Right.
now you're gonna try to throw somebody else under the bus when you doing the same shit. Like
Right.
everybody just stay in their lane and write their rounds and rap their little rounds or whatever, and we all be good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of it's a lot of men, a lot
Right.
of them, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them that have ghostwriters. I know for a fact because I know some of the writers
Mm.
personally. But
Right.
anyway, we ain't gonna name no names or nothing. So
Right. Right. Right.
because I don't care,
I know.
I don't care. If the battle fire, I'm gonna watch it.
Right. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the Chrome 23 tournament. Okay. Round one versus Miami. Yeah, let's go, Haley. So, how you feeling?
Oh
How you
man,
feeling?
I am
yeah.
the biggest underdog in the first round, which is,
Mm,
and I'm talking about on the whole bracket.
mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Um, for some reason, people was really thinking I can't beat Miami. That's another
Mm,
battle that was supposed to happen too that people don't know about. Um,
okay.
I knew I was gonna get her for some reason. When Remy, I don't know if y'all saw the live. I don't know if y'all saw when Remy was picking the cards
Yeah,
out.
we watched
We
that
girl,
shit.
the
Yeah, but
anxiety. Oh my
I
God.
smoked like
it
four
just
blunts.
so happened when she,
Mm-hmm.
if y'all was reading the comments, I don't know if y'all saw my comment, but when she picked the two cards out at the same time and she was asking, should we put it back or should we keep it? Should I put it back because I picked two or should I keep it?
Mm-hmm.
Here I go. Keep both, right? Soon as I said keep both, I was like, I was actually at Golden Dragon with my friend, right? And I looked
Mm-hmm.
at him and I said, I'm one of them cards. He said, no, you're not. I said, if I'm not the first one, I'm the second one. So she
Mm.
opens the card and she said, Miss Miami. She could looks right
She
into
looked right at you.
the camera, right in my face, and
Right.
she says, who do y'all think is her opponent? I typed me. I
Mm-hmm.
typed me.
Uh-huh.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
She
Manifestation.
opened that shit up and it said Hazzy. I said, look at this shit.
Girl. Cause you be manifesting your life. Okay.
But you know what? I was cool with it because I didn't want cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's
Right.
when I went
Right.
in there. I said I do not want. That would be my worst nightmare. Would be to battle cakes on the first round.
Right. Right. Understandable.
Yeah, that's
And I said I didn't want cakes and E Heart for the first round. Those are my two picks. I did not want.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about anybody else, but those two I
Right.
didn't want on the first round.
Right.
And
And you
then when
know
that
what?
happened, I already
Mm-hmm.
knew. But she
Mm-hmm.
did. She did, y'all. Like
hey, hey,
people was
Hazzy, I need
doubting
you
me
to fuck
so
her up
much.
for what they. I need you to fuck her up for what the Dolphins did to the Ravens that game, yo. Straight like that.
She's not even from Miami though, so
Oh, that's just her name. Oh.
she's from Queens.
Oh, okay.
Well, she got
She,
the name, so make her pay for that shit since she won that
she's from New York.
Yo.
title.
She was
Damn.
from New York. So
Mm-hmm.
if I have to be completely honest, I think
Mm-hmm.
it'll be a good battle. I'm pretty sure she's coming to write her heart out and perform her heart out. And I know exactly what I gotta do to neutralize her energy and shit. I know how I gotta be. But she's gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna
Okay,
lose. She don't
She
have a
gonna
choice but to
lose.
lose. Like I don't have a choice but to win. She don't have a choice
right,
but to lose.
right.
It was written.
Facts. Right.
Yeah,
It's in
it's already
stone.
done. Like
Okay.
so,
Get into
I
it.
ain't
it's
looking
gonna
at you.
be.
These are looking past you.
Yeah. I hope y'all. I'm already looking at round two. I hope Cheddar get E Hart the fuck out of there, so I don't
Yeah.
gotta do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you on
Mm,
that.
I hope she
I
get her
feel
the
you on
fuck out
that.
of there.
I I love E Heart. 40 bars. I love you too. Okay.
I hope C3 get 40 the fuck out of there too.
Yeah.
uh,
This tournament.
Me
yo, like,
and 40 been talking shit to each other.
Yeah, I'll be
That
hitting
is my
y'all.
Capricorn sister. I love her to death. So I
Yeah.
hope people don't be thinking we be really nah. Me and 40, like 40 is cool as fuck. Like
yo,
Right.
I hate this tournament so much, yo, because it's like I love all the girls. Like, that's not
man,
Right.
they made Remy knew what she was doing, y'all. She
Mm-hmm.
knew what she was doing when she picked this lineup.
Mm-hmm.
She knew.
yeah, like when it,
And
when
she
it come
kept
to
the crazy
to
part. She kept
y'all,
telling me. She kept texting every time we text. She'd be like, "Wait till you see the lineup. The lineup is crazy."
yeah,
So when she kept telling me that, I was like, I thought it was gonna be more newer names, a little more newer names.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew some of them who I was thinking wasn't gonna do it because they was in a Hitman house and
right.
like Prestavia, Eon, like they would have.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was gonna see some of them. And then I thought Hustle was gonna be in it. She wasn't in it. I thought Vixen was gonna be in it. She wasn't in it.
Mm-hmm.
I I did guess Couture, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I thought I was gonna either see Official or Casey. I did not expect E Hart because she was supposed to be fucking
Right.
retired. Why the fuck did you come out of retirement?
Right.
She's supposed to be fucking retired, man.
Like now I gotta
Um,
fuck you up real quick.
yeah, now I gotta fuck her up. Like, why would she do that?
You made
Why would
that
she
phone
do that?
call.
Now
Right.
I fuck her up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I did not expect to see. I expected to see Cheddar.
Right.
I
Right.
did not expect to see Shayna Ashley or QB. I didn't expect to see
Mm,
either one of them.
right.
Um,
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
it's cool they did it like that because it still leave room for future tournaments and shit to throw other people in there that we want to see.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't the last one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's definitely
is
facts.
Hazzy worried about any of the new girls? No, because they're not on my side of the bracket, so I don't have to worry about them until I get to the
Right.
finals.
Right.
And me
Right.
worrying about them would be me taking my attention off of my
What
road
you
to the
doing?
finals.
Right.
Yeah,
Facts.
I have a specific road that I gotta take, and all of my shits is hard.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say hard because I'm gonna still kill these bitches, but I have the more experienced and the more popular battlers on my side.
Right.
I got to next after I beat Miami, right? I gotta
Mm.
take the winner between E Hart and Shayna Ashley.
Mm,
That's tough.
mm,
Damn.
Then QB, who was it? QB and Shayna and 40 and C3. So the winner between them two got a battle. And then I gotta see them.
mm,
Mm.
mm,
Like any
mm.
of those four.
That's
My
tough.
But
road to the top is kind of crazy.
I feel like you on that side and it fit though.
Yeah, do.
You feel me? Like I don't
It
feel like
fit, but I wish I was on the other side.
I know, but I feel like that's the type of competition you supposed to be fighting
Yeah,
any fucking way. You
exactly.
feel
This
me?
is your
Like
moment now. You
yeah,
feel what I'm
like
saying? This is who you supposed to been with.
right. The fuck?
That's
You
a fact.
feel me?
Like, yeah,
So
yo, like
it's
I
time to
don't
shine now.
like it's just
That's
as
a
hard.
fact.
It's just as tough a road for them as it is for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
were supposed to bend pedal some of these people, you feel what I'm saying? And it's happening now. So you
I hate
got
they
this.
gotta die for 25K. Like, damn,
Okay.
I
hey,
would have did it for less. Shit, like,
I
damn.
mean, look, you heard what Rex told Diddy. You feel me? 25K. This might got die for real.
Yeah, nah,
Right.
for real, for real. Like, So I'm so excited for this tournament, y'all. I don't think y'all realize. And y'all literally might be the only people that will get an interview before the tournament. Um,
Oh, thank you.
I
We
do have
appreciate
one
it.
platform in mind that if they hit me up, I'll do it.
Okay.
Besides Chrome, if Chrome do something, of course. But I have one more platform. If they hit me up, I'm gonna do it. But other than
Mhm.
that, when I tell y'all I'm about to lock in, these next 2 weeks is vital.
We
I'm
understand.
going
We
to lock
understand.
in,
Mhm.
and I got two battles. I got a battle 2 days before the tournament, and then I got the tournament battle. So
So how has that been like? I know you got like, is it like a 3 rounder, 2 round? Like, I
no,
mean, 1 rounder?
that's a one round. The one
Okay,
before
okay,
the one round. It's one round. It's only 3 minutes.
okay,
Oh,
okay,
so I
okay.
would have had to send the deposit back, yo. I would have been like, yeah, you gotta take this deposit back because I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Right,
Um,
right. Okay. So you
cause
okay? I
who?
feel you.
And then people like, oh, you crazy? You want to do that 2 minutes, 2 days before the tournament? I'm like, first of all, that battle been booked. Second of
Mhm.
all, well, it really was only booked like a week or so before the tournament. But who's
Right,
saying no to 25K?
right.
Y'all out your mind.
Nobody.
What I'ma
Right,
say? Remy called my phone. What I'ma say? Nah, Rem, I got a battle that ain't even nowhere near that much money on the Friday
right.
before. So I
Like,
can't do
fuck
it,
out of
Remy.
here.
I can't
Right,
do it. Hopefully you call me the next time. What? I'm
right,
so fucking my I'ma lock in. I'ma be in a dungeon. And yeah, I'm gonna make it work.
Right.
right.
Cause he gonna die
Absolutely.
too. That Kelly M, he gonna die too. He ain't getting off
Okay,
free. He just
okay.
gonna be like the preview to the tournament on some
Right.
real shit. Like he gonna die too. So and he's cool. He got a nice little pin on him. He ain't trash or nothing. So yeah, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. I'm excited.
All right. So I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about the current state of female battle rap?
It's thriving. It's
Mm-hmm.
alive and well. We are finally getting our just due. We are finally getting the respect we deserve. And I love
Okay.
it. I love, and it seems to be more unity. Even though, you got
Mm-hmm.
certain people who just don't like each other, that's cool. But as
Mm-hmm.
a whole, we are more united right now than we've ever been. Even in this tournament, like usually, if this was like 5, 6 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
bitches would have been going at each other neck online and not
Mm-hmm.
on no just battle rap shit. They would have been going crazy.
Facts.
It'd have been about the
Nah,
go
we
back.
all, everybody on that, most people on that
Mm-hmm.
bracket has respect for each other.
Right. All right.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
seemed like that was the perfect. Like I couldn't see people be, oh, you can't please everybody, so it's always gonna be somebody like, oh, why is it such and such on the tournament? Fuck
Right.
out of here,
Right.
right?
Right.
Everybody who need to be on the tournament is there,
Is there.
and they deserve it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
fire. It's like nobody I would be like, nah, take them out and put them here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Right.
tour, I'm so happy that she got Coco on there.
Absolutely.
Um, Big
Shout out
Baltimore shit, of
Coco,
course. Yeah, shout out to
Big
Coco,
General.
big body
Big
more
General.
shit.
Okay.
Um, so I'm glad they got her on there, and I think she's gonna show people why she is who she is. Because really,
Absolutely.
she don't get the respect she deserves because
Mm-hmm.
she hasn't had
Facts.
enough battles.
Mm-hmm. But she
And
fired.
she got this. Y'all know her personality. She just got this
It's Big
aura.
General, yo. You ain't even gotta
Yes.
Yeah,
say
like
General.
Right.
You
it
already
Big
know.
remind me
General.
of like I can't even compare her to somebody. But the closest person, you know how like somebody owns their shit and it's theirs, like QB own that disrespect shit.
Mm-hmm.
Coco owns her. Whatever that thing is that she does is her. It's nobody
Mm-hmm.
else. Nobody like is
Mm-hmm.
nobody like her in battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I'm glad she's on here. Of course, big
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore shit. I'm gonna always go for the home team. Get Yoshi
Absolutely.
the get Yoshi the
So
fuck out of there, man. Get Yoshi the fuck out of
the
Sorry,
here.
fuck out of
sorry,
here.
Yoshi.
Okay.
Like,
Bye,
Get
it ain't
Yoshi
Yoshi.
the
even.
fuck out of
I'm
here.
sorry, yo. Like, we sorry, yo. It ain't personal.
We ain't
It
sorry.
ain't
Bye.
personal. It's
I
just
will
basically
say
Baltimore
though,
shit.
I haven't seen Yoshi online or tweeting a lot like she usually do.
No,
I
I
don't know if
haven't.
that means she's. I thought
Locked
maybe her account
in.
was blocked or something, but
No.
maybe she blocked. Oh, let me get my fucking charger for this shit down me. 1 second, y'all.
You good, you good. That's what's up.
That's the, I don't even like when my phone dies. I have a whole
Okay.
attitude. That's good. And I'm in a hurry. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to ask you, what's your message for your app?
um, you are the only thing standing between me and 25K.
Mm,
You should
okay.
be very afraid. Very afraid.
Okay.
Very afraid.
How
And I'm
is
the
she?
underdog. Very
Mm,
afraid. Like,
mm,
I don't think
facts.
people don't be taking me serious, but
I don't feel like you the underdog in this battle.
oh, I am when you go to the polls. When you
That's just me
if you take
personally.
a poll of who's gonna win, they got her winning by a landslide.
You know,
Mm,
I'll be biased though, so I ain't
I think it's because a lot of people aren't familiar with me because you got to remember these are new battle rap fans. A lot of them,
yeah,
so they like, who the fuck is a Hazzy?
yeah.
I literally had one guy say I was gonna lose, and then the next day came back and apologized and told me that he wasn't familiar with me. He went and watched one of my battles and I'm fire. Like literally,
Dobby.
yeah.
Yo, they just literally try to go off of the name.
That's why, like, if
You
I
feel
don't
what
know
I'm
the battle
saying?
rapper, I
Like,
shut the fuck up until I see it. You know
and
what I
then
mean?
my
Yep.
thing is like, because of the name, that don't mean they fire. Like, come on, like, chill out. They be tripping.
People crazy, but
Yeah.
And then there's other intangibles that come into play, you know, that you got to take into consideration. You know,
Mhm.
week one
yeah.
gonna be the toughest week. You feel me? Like the next couple weeks should get a little bit easier, but
Mhm. Yeah.
you know,
Man, this shit about to be it's about to be lit. I hope y'all can make it.
Yeah, we gonna try to make it though. We gonna try to make it and support and all of that shit. Definitely try and come
It's
out.
gonna be fire. If y'all come out, we probably do something. If y'all don't gotta go right back home, we could probably
Mhm.
like do a dinner or something that night.
Okay.
Go hit
Okay.
a spot up or something.
that'd be
Definitely.
lit.
That'd be lit, and we can definitely do that and link up.
Motherfucking New York is expensive.
All right. So, what's next for Hazzy?
25K. That's it.
That's it. That's
Once
it.
once
Twenty
once
five
that
k.
once that happened, then we'll get to talking about the other stuff that I need. But
Okay. Okay.
once those demands are met, we can move on. But right now, it's demands of 25K in my pocket.
Okay.
And it ain't even just that. You feel me? Like you gonna finally get the fucking respect that you deserve for a long time already. You
Man,
know?
that's what I be telling people. This guy said, "What if you get past every hard obstacle you say?" Because I was talking shit about the other side, right? I know Bonnie. Bonnie kind of fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I really want me, and if I had to really be honest,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather see me and Cakes in the finals than anybody on that side, right? Of course.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
But he asked me because I was talking crazy about the other side, how easy it would have been for me to walk through that side, right? I'm glad that I'm not on that side only because I would have had to battle Cakes before the finals.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to do no Baltimore Crown.
Right.
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 But he said, "What if you get past all these people you're saying are like hard, like 40 hard, um, Shayna, whoever you're gonna have to battle? If you get through all of them and then lose in the finals."
Mm.
And I had to tell him, with or without the 25K, if I walked, not even walked through, if I beat all the people that you just named, nobody will be able to deny me shit in battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Right.
Nobody. If I
Nobody.
want to battle, book it. Like,
Absolutely
what can you say to me after that? You can't say anything.
nothing.
So that's I told him that's not happening. But in his hypothetical world, if that was to happen, the respect I would get from just the people in my bracket, and I'm the biggest underdog every week.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Ty. Um, it's gonna get crazy. Like it's
Right.
gonna get crazy. My my battle rap career next year will be fucking crazy,
Lit. Lit.
and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
we definitely lit right now.
Definitely.
You feel me?
Definitely. We definitely lit.
Goddamn, murder just caught a body
Baltimore
on
is
Jack
fucking
Boy.
Yeah,
fire,
people.
okay?
Fucking Broad battling Av.
And
You in the Chrome 23. Cakes in the
Cakes in the
Chrome
Chrome
23.
23.
Shit is fucking lit.
Lit for
You looking like
Baltimore.
Yeah, so I
championship
don't know
city.
why they think Baltimore gonna come in here just to lose. Like
The fuck?
we
Like,
ain't losing right now. It's our winning season. Like
Like,
yeah.
Remy know.
It's
Remy
our
know.
time.
Remy knew what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
she know and she knew and she knows and she will know and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. Like it's lit. Like it's really fucking lit. And I
Right.
would have never guessed last year that this is where I would be this year.
Mm, right.
Oh, that's crazy because we saw it.
Hey,
Mm,
Rolanda.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, very interesting. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's been a great year, man. First of
Mm-hmm.
all, Remy Ma calls my phone, y'all.
That's why I was thinking when you said Remy Ma was texting you. I said, girl, Remy Ma
Remy
is texting you?
Ma, not
Girl.
her, not her assistant. Now I ain't gonna hold y'all. When she hit me on IG asking my number, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like an assistant or somebody who worked with Chrome. When
Mm-hmm.
she texted me and said, "Hey, it's Rim," yo, I looked at my phone for like I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I was stuck. I was stuck. Like then I tried to play it off like, "Oh hey," try not to fan out.
They'll hit it with the oh hey.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey,
When
girl.
she called me and I heard her on the phone,
Right.
I told my friend, I said, "Me and Remy best friends now. I don't know what."
Right.
Like
Girl.
when once you
Y'all
call
text
me, you're
back.
my best friend. Like if I
Mm-hmm.
text her right now, she gonna respond.
That's what's
She
up.
told me the other day, she said, if you need anything, just call me. She didn't say text me. She didn't say email. She said,
Call me.
you could call me if anything, if you need anything or whatever, you could just call me.
Mm-hmm.
Say less. Because
Right.
now you got a best friend from Baltimore.
Right. That's dope.
Nah,
That's
but
dope.
Remy dope as shit. If you would have told me
Mm-hmm.
last year Remy would be calling my phone, I would have told you a fucking liar.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she is such a man, she is cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
She is so dedicated to the women.
Mm-hmm.
Women empowerment, women with bars. Her
And
league, this is her baby. Like
But
I'm
y'all
just
say
Hazzy,
I deserve everything I'm got coming to me. She
facts,
deserves
facts.
everything too. Like that
mhm.
shit is so dope.
I was about to say that though. You deserve all of this shit. Like I was outside when you first, you know what I mean, when you first came outside. You feel me? Like I know the pain you put into this shit. You know what I mean? Like you deserve all of this shit,
It's
yo.
your time.
We proud of you, yo. You feel me?
Thank
Like we
you,
proud of you
man.
every day for
Thank
you.
you.
In any way we can support you, in any way we can do that, like sharing your battles, whatever the case may be, we
No,
gonna pop out, whatever, we gonna do it. Cause you deserve it,
Thank
girl.
you. I appreciate it, man. So 10, 11 hard years, finally
facts.
showing something. But you know what? I told people at the beginning of the year,
You did.
It's my time. Like
Mhm.
everything in life is about timing. And when you
Mhm.
doing something that you love and you not getting what you appreciate, the
Mhm.
respect you think you deserve and the appreciation that you yearn for, don't
Mhm.
give up. It
Mhm.
might not be your time.
Mhm.
It
Right.
might not be your time. And right now is my time. So all these bitches in this tournament is crazy if they
Okay.
think I'm
Okay.
not going home with the 25K.
Okay.
Thank you,
And
Rolanda. Girl, you beautiful too, girl. Thank you.
and on that note, shout out your handles. Tell the people where they can find you.
I am Heavy Long Legs. I think on Twitter and I think that's Twitter and IG. I know it's IG.
Mhm.
It's legs with a Z at the end instead of an S.
Mhm.
And if you want to follow me on Facebook, it is Heather Hazzy, Hazzy, Hazard. Yes, that's
Mhm.
how I got my name for my last
Okay.
name. Yes, Hazard is really my last name. Remy told me my name was fire, y'all. She said Heather Hazard, that is so fire. I said, I know, right?
It
I should have
is.
just used that as my goddamn rap name, but okay. Um,
Right.
you can find me. Yeah, I think my Twitter might be different, but I believe that that's what it is.
I think it's the bracket fucker upper.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
right now it's definitely Hazzy is the bracket fucker upper.
Okay.
Because I am. Everybody's bracket who didn't choose me in the first round is out of here.
Is
No
all
money
right.
for y'all. No money for y'all.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay.
Try again.
Better in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Don't never bet against it, man. They
Okay.
crazy.
So shout out to you, Hazzy. Thank you for coming, girl. We
Thank
appreciate
you for having
you.
me. Thank you. Sorry I
And
was a
we
little late, but shit, child, if I
no.
showed you this room, I ain't unpacking shit for 2 weeks because I'm really gonna be writing. So this
Mhm.
shit gonna be in. I'm the
Right.
most ghetto. I don't know if y'all saw my tweet. I'm the most ghetto packer ever. When I
Right.
say I
I
went
saw
and
it.
bought a bag of construction bags and
Mhm.
threw everything, when I say
Mhm.
everything, y'all, everything. Some of these bags
Right.
got shit that don't even match together. I gotta
Right.
go through them just to find shit. I had the
Right.
pots, cans in there with the spoons and shit. I got the bathroom stuff, like the little cleaning supplies, and then my hair stuff in another bag. And that
Mhm.
I got so much shit. The only thing
Mhm.
I didn't mix is dirty and clean clothes, because of course that's not gonna go. But
Right. Right.
man, I
Right.
got so many fucking bags. It's ridiculous right now.
I
That's
feel
why it
you,
took me so
girl.
long to find a shirt.
Right. Right.
Like
Well,
it's crazy.
thank you, girl. We appreciate you. We gonna let you go and get it together, lock in, and
Yes.
we can't wait to see you when you pop out. Okay.
Yes. If y'all want to catch me online, it probably be early Twitter Spaces.
Okay.
Early
All right.
though. If it's
Right.
later, I'm not gonna be on there because I'm definitely locking in. But when I first wake up, if I feel like being a little social, because I do want to still promote this battle,
Mhm.
both of them.
Right. Right. All right.
Um,
Right.
yeah. So, but nah, after like 11, 10:30, 10 o'clock, I really want to be
Mhm.
off. Um, but yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all. I love what y'all doing.
All
Keep
right.
Love
it
you,
Thank
up.
you. We
Hazzy.
love you, Hazzy.
I will
You
see
better
y'all
fuck them
later.
bitches up, Hazzy.
All right. Have a
They
good one,
they out
Hazzy.
of
Good
here. They
night.
gone. They dead. Fuck them whores.
Have a good night, love.
Good night.
All right.